Dun dun dun! It's riding with the right AMAP! And yes, that is snow. That is snow! And when I came around the corner, I was riding in the middle, didn't think it was snow, and it got a little squirrely on my front tire. So, getting sick of Tanker Man. I hate, actually gonna call him by the right name today. I kept calling him CDS in my last video. I'm sick of Tanker Man sending me all these pictures of beautiful weather down in Louisiana. And I'm like, there's some snow on the ground. My tailbone hurts, but I don't care. It's been too long since I've been out in the woods, taking a ride. So, here we are. We're on 251, Route 251, outside of Bristol, Tennessee. And I'm hoping to get up the mountain there. I hope. It's been too long. It's good to be back on the vlogging scene. Had a lot of things going on, of course. Talked about red clay, mud, yuck. But had a lot of health issues, no big deal, but little things compound into bigger things, and sheesh, this gets squirrely. All right, so let's see here. We're at a crossroads. We're gonna keep on trucking. There's only the snow in the colder, shady parts, but I got to tell you, one of the things that really helped me go through my radiation treatments is I built a camper, and that was a lot of fun. I come home and be from radiation treatments and not feeling too hot, and so I'd go outside and put my tool belt on and start cutting wood and grinding metal and doing different things and making this idea in my head come to life, and it's pretty exciting. We took it out for its maiden voyage not too long ago. That was sketchy. Okay, this is like icy. It looks like snow, but it feels more like ice. So anyway, I'm gonna do a video on that. There's lots of YouTube videos on making your own camper that get lots of views. Not that I want to get lots of views, but hey, I'm still getting some paychecks every now and then from YouTube. I get once every 4 months or so, I get a paycheck. So maybe it's time to upgrade some equipment. I'm using an older drift camera that I've modified to put the microphone in my helmet, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I've got so today I'm trying to have an audio backup file, because that'll really stink if I get out here and not able to hear anything I'm talking about. But life is good. Life is good. Even though there's no greenery anywhere this time of year, so it's not the prettiest place to be. But at least we got trees. Better than you desert guys who just have dirt no matter what year, no matter what the season is. Ooh, and my feet are gonna get cold. I'm splattering up. Boy, this is more adventurous than this road should be. Oh, I see some smoke ahead. Somebody's up here camping or something. All right. So I happen to be back on the bike. Have to be making a video again. I'm actually gonna be making more videos for our volleyball club. Get the girls that are trying to get scholarships. They do these skills videos, try to get the scouts to look at them. So I'm going to be using my videography skills for that tomorrow. But it's Groundhog Day 2019. Punxsutawney Phil actually did not see his shadow. And it doesn't make any sense to me. If he doesn't see his shadow, it's supposed to be an early spring. But if he does see his shadow, then it's supposed to be more winter. I don't know. Seems like if he saw his shadow, that means the sun's out and the spring should be coming. But anyway, one of my favorite movies is that Groundhog's Day. That's hilarious with Bill Murray. Oh, I wonder if there's any mud up there. It's just muddy. See, if I was Graham Jarvis, I'd take that trail and just go up the power line road there. That would be awesome. I've actually been down that way in the past. Been up that part of the trail there on the KLR. So sorry that I'm, if you're looking to find new areas to ride, I'm giving you a repeat area, but I just had to get out and ride. And this is one of the closest spots that Giselle could handle, so. Actually, that anything can handle. I don't have a lot of close spots. I have to truck it or ride it for a while before I can get on the fun stuff. But my buddy Brandon, I've got some videos with him. He's got a KTM 250 two-stroke now. His dad had it forever, and his dad stopped riding it, and so he gave it to Brandon. And Brandon, he lived in another state, and when Brandon went out to visit him, he brought it home with him. So excited about that. You'll be able to see Brandon on the videos again. And we actually I was hoping to get out on the two-stroke today, but Brandon's sick. So, just came out by myself. After watching Everride, he's always a good inspiration there. You watch Everride's 42-minute video of him and that other guy on the Royal Enfield Himalayan, and they get on some pretty gnarly trails and get lost in the dark. That was a pretty fun one. I watched that several times over my lunch break. But to hear them tell about the stories, it's like, man, I haven't had an adventure like that in a while. It's more fun when you got somebody to go with you than when you're out here by yourself. And I'm not saying I want to get out here and get lost. But Everride was one of my inspirations to start doing this to begin with. When I was looking at DRZ 400s, I'd like to get another one of those. That was a fun bike. But and he had one, and he had a KLR, and doing comparison videos, and then I discovered this whole vlogging scene. Thought I'd give it a go. And what is it, 3-4 years later? At least 3. I guess it's 4 or 5 coming up now. Here we are. Like I said, my cameras are getting old. So maybe it's time to upgrade. I'm sure the newer material, newer cameras and newer formats, or if there's any of that stuff, are way better. But I don't care. I just get out here, do what I can afford to do. And this is some muddy slop. I don't think Giselle was planning on getting this dirty today. She was like, what? I haven't been started in a week, and what are you doing to me? Up in the clay, red clay. Woo! Alright, so turn this camera back on later, maybe when I find something more interesting to do or say. That's another reason I haven't been vlogging too much, is I've run out of stories. I've talked about my childhood stories and other stories, and like, I'm out of them. No reason to go out and vlog. I gotta go make new ones. So, hope you're having a great dual sport day. Hey, there's some people up here with some hunting gear on. I wonder if they're out hunting while I'm making all this racket. They probably really appreciate that. Alright, catch you later. I have so many hours of footage of me putting on my gloves. Ha!